Is raising the stakes. 3 teams are battling against each other.
Come on, Suki!
To win the all-powerful Island Torches. Their only hope of escape.
Coming up, the teams are up against it in Critical Crossing.
There's chocolate carnage in the camps.
Chocolate!
And the island has got a devastating surprise in store. Welcome to Escape from Scorpion Island. I'm JK, and this is without doubt the most mysterious island you will ever encounter.
Hiya, I'm Joel, and here on this island, we have 3 teams of brave adventurers who are desperate to escape.
They are taking on the most jaw-dropping challenges you have ever seen.
But what's it all for?
On their final day, only one team will get off the island because the race to escape is almost impossible. Their only hope is to collect these Island Torches. They hold a secret power, the power of light. Whichever team wins the most Island Torches will have the best chance of winning the final challenge because the adventurers will be in darkness.
Come on, we can do it! Right, they're in front!
The Island Torches are their only hope of escape.
Now we know how committed our team members are, so this is going to be an extraordinary challenge.
Yep, they will do anything to win an Island Torch. At the moment, Team Venom have only 1 Island Torch. Sting have 3 torches, but Team Claw are in the lead with 4 Island Torches. But that could all change today.
But what they don't know this time is there's an extra prize up for grabs in the Eliminator. It's a new team member. Now, how useful would one of those be?
Exactly, but don't go thinking that this island has gone all soft. No way. Because think about it, this new team member has to come from somewhere.
Yesterday, Team Claw were getting on famously.
I think Team Claw are doing quite well at the moment because we've started to bond a lot. Our message to Scorpion Island is, Scorpion Island, bring it on, because Team Claw is coming.
But the island didn't like this solidarity and became restless. It's devised a twist that will challenge Claw as never before. When Millie from Claw woke up this morning, she discovered a skull containing a message from the island.
Go to the picking sticks now.
Millie made her way to the jungle interior.
You are mine.
The island is up to its old tricks. This means Millie from Claw is up for grabs and will join Venom or Sting after the Eliminator. It all depends on who wins. Now Millie will be secreted away by the island until she's won.
But who's playing Critical Crossing?
For Team Sting, it's Anna and Savannah.
They'll be pitted against Team Venom. Tani and Imani.
Remember, Sting and Venom have no idea that if they win today's Eliminator, not only do they go through to Double Jeopardy, but they win Millie from Claw 2 and gain an extra team member.
Sting, Venom, welcome to the Eliminator. 2 girls versus 2 girls today. So, Savannah, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling really confident that we'll win, even against Tani and Imani.
OK, Savannah and Anna versus Tani and Imani. Anna, what are you feeling?
I'm really excited. Really excited. I'm not nervous, really, because I know we're going to win anyway.
OK, very confident from Team Sting.
Yeah.
Venom, I've got to say, when it comes to the Eliminator, you normally win and then lose out in Double Jeopardy. Imani, how are you going to change that today?
I think we're going to change that today because I have a feeling that today is one of our really lucky days.
It's a lucky day, so you're hoping luck is on your side?
Yeah.
Team Sting, you have 3 island torches. Venom, remind me how many you've got?
One.
And you seem to have 1 forever.
Yes.
Are you going to try and increase that today?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because Team Claw won the last challenge, it means they have the right to bypass the Eliminator, and they'll also watch your every move, which will be a real advantage if you give away secrets and things like that. If you lose, you'll go back to camp with nothing. But, and this is a really big but, whichever team wins this challenge, they will go through to the next round, and also they will win a new teammate. Imani, how do you feel?
Oh my God, I'm just like, new teammate.
Who's the new teammate?
That will be revealed after one of you wins the Eliminator.
Oh my God, I'm shaking.
Or we could choose someone from your team, and you guys could probably choose someone from our team.
Or it might be just someone random who we don't even know.
Standing in your way between a new teammate and Double Jeopardy is Critical Crossing.
Way above Thunder River, the island has strung a row of giant swings, and the adventurers will have to use them to get across the gorge as fast as possible to grab a skull pulled up by one of their teammates. The island is giving Team Sting and Venom 4 minutes each to make their critical crossing and collect the skull. It's going to be a huge challenge to work out how to move from swing to swing. Oh, and looking down would be a really bad idea. The team which successfully collects the skull quickest or makes it the furthest before the time runs out wins.
So with so much at stake today, it is vital that you have some team talks.
I reckon you've got more balance than me.
Yeah, but...
Sting have decided that Savannah will be reaching out for the swings, but she's played challenges before where her size can hinder rather than help her.
Go, Savannah!
Yes! I can't reach them.
Plus, with the added pressure of winning a new teammate for Sting and her fear of heights,
some challenges might scare me, like the ones that you have to step into nowhere, like way up high.
she'll be under intense pressure. Tani in Venom is also afraid of heights.
Yeah, I hate falling. Because you get that feeling in your stomach. And, I'm scared of hitting the ground and, injuring myself really bad. So I'm kind of worried that it might just come undone. So, yeah.
She did well in Tipping Point, so we'll have to keep an eye on her progress, especially against an anxious Savannah.
Right, guys, the time for talking is over. It is time for action. Who will win that new teammate? Sting, are you ready?
Ready!
Venom, are you ready?
Ready!
This is the Eliminator.
Stinger up first. Anna's getting set, but Savannah is looking nervous.
3, 2, 1, go!
And she's off. Oh, and this is a wobbly start. She does not look comfortable. But if she can't get herself balanced soon, it will be a nightmare for Sting.
Savannah!
You need to reach for it, quick.
Trying!
Come on!
Whoa!
Nice rope! Both rocks! What?
We should never go anything like
In one hand!
No, that's it, that's it, that's it, that's it.
This is better. She's looking like she'll easily make the jump to the next swing now. And here she goes. Oh! Savannah lined herself up well, but lost her footing before she could push off. So she's still on the first swing. Sting need her to speed up now.
That's it! Go!
Whoa! She's done it this time.
Well done!
She's so high up, but for a few terrifying moments, she's jumping into thin air. Great stuff. Now, can she keep the momentum going?
Come on, one big one! Yes! Come on!
That was terrific work, but now she has to heave herself up. It's such a struggle, but she's up.
She's got into a rhythm now, and she's doing really well. Savannah, you're doing brilliantly!
Yes! Oh, yes!
Oh, that had to hurt. Oh no, and she's off. Thank goodness for the Team Sting helmet. Savannah seesawed the swing towards her and got a real knock. She's fine, but it distracted her so much that she let go of the rope. So she's back to the previous swing.
Go on, that's it, you've got it, swing!
Yes, she's grabbed it.
Well done!
Go, Savannah, you're nearly there!
And she's managed to heave herself up this time.
Anna, lift the skull up!
Now Anna's got to get the skull over to Savannah, and this requires real teamwork. The crossing was tough, but this is the trickiest part of the challenge.
Savannah must be exhausted.
Savannah, do you want it higher or lower? A little more!
All she's got to do is get the skull, and it's the end of the game.
That's it!
Lift the skull up!
Savannah made a giant leap over to the skull, but frustratingly, she was just too far away. There's less than 30 seconds left on the clock. The pressure is really on, and if she's going to get that skull, she's going to need to swing a lot closer before she jumps.
Grab it!
Oh no! Savannah failed to keep her swing in line and twisted herself off. That's bad news, and surely she hasn't got enough time to try again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, that's it. It's all over. They didn't manage the skull grab, but it was a sterling effort.
Well done, Savannah, you did really well!
Well done, Ramsey!
We were having a little bit of a disagreement over who should go up, but I still think Savannah was the right choice because I haven't got amazingly good balance and I would have fallen off straight away.
Do you think it was a wrong decision to have you doing this? You should have been at that end?
Yeah, because Anna has longer legs and she could like reach the swings like quicker, and I reckon it would have been a better choice to have her.
Even though she couldn't get the skull, I don't blame her at all, and I am glad I didn't go up there because we wouldn't have got nearly that far.
Well, now it's time to see if Venom can do any better. Tana's getting set, and Imani looks really focused.
3, 2, 1, go!
And she's off! Oh, and she's made getting on that swing look easy.
Use them long legs, that's it.
A good swing.
One more of those.
And she's got it! Well, that looked awkward, but she held on tight. Now, can she step onto it? This must be so hard.
Come on, Tony! You can do
She's looking wobbly. She's really going to have to straighten up her swing. This is looking better. And yes, she's grabbed it. Good stuff.
That's it.
Imagine how terrifying this must be. You are so high up and there is nothing fixed to steady yourself on. She's stepping out. It will be awful if she slipped off now. And she really shouldn't look down. She's across.
Go on, Tani, you can do it. Just reach out for it, Tani.
How am I supposed to get that?
Get swinging.
It's getting hot out there. It's tough. The pressure's on.
Don't look down. Oh, almost done it, Tani. Well done.
Can't get it.
Tani's starting to get really, really tired now, but she's persevering.
That's
She's on the
it.
third one. One more to go and get the skull.
Yes. Oh, nearly.
Great work. She's got the last swing.
So she's got to get on there and swing to the skull.
And reach.
That's a really long stride. Can she possibly drag herself back up? Oh no! Tani didn't hold the last swing near enough to her, and so tried for a gigantic step. It was too much, and she tumbled off, wasting valuable seconds.
Swing like you swung before. Swing far back as well. Yeah, that's it. Well done.
Brilliant stuff. She's got the fourth swing. All she needs to do now is get on there and swing to the skull and win it for Venom.
Oh, she's caught her foot! No, she's across. Excellent work.
How am I supposed to grab that?
Pull it up a bit. Up or down.
She's made really quick time to that last swing. Now, can she get the skull?
Go on, Tani. Keep swinging. There, Tani. Do it.
So hard.
Oh, that is close.
A little bit high.
Money swing.
Right, this time, go for it. You're gonna do it. Go on, Tani. This time, come on, go for it.
Tani, you have 30 seconds left.
Stop. Keep going harder. Jump.
My hands. They're aching.
Tani.
This must be so worrying for Venom.
Swing back and then forward. Please do it for us.
Tani's got to make these last few seconds count.
Jump. Jump. Go on, Tani.
Five,
Go on, you
4,
can do it.
3, 2, 1. Game over.
No.
They must feel absolutely gutted. So close, and yet they still didn't get the skull.
And what's it like out there?
It's probably a nice view, but it's really hard.
Right.
Your hands get really tired, but other than that, it was fun.
So once your hands cramp up, it's really hard to get going.
Yeah,
And what's the feeling like as you get onto the last swing and you know all you've got to do is get that skull and you can see it and we saw you were that close from getting it.
Yeah, I got more determined to get the skull, but unfortunately I didn't get it.
But do you think you've won for Venom?
Hopefully, I'm really hoping that I did. I put in 110%.
This was another enormously tough challenge. Exhausted after making it all the way to the last swing, neither Savannah nor Tani could manage a successful final dive. So with both teams having made it to the fourth swing but no further, the winners will be whoever made it there quickest. The question is, was it Sting or was it Venom?
So you know what you're winning, don't you? One team is going through to Double Jeopardy. One team is going back to camp with absolutely nothing. What the 4 players knew that the rest of the teams didn't, there was also a special prize. That special prize was a new teammate for the winning team. So in moments, a new teammate will be joining Venom or Sting. I can now confirm the winning team going through to Double Jeopardy and gaining a new team member is...
Team Claw are watching, and they have no idea that one of their team members is at stake.
Venom! So you are through to Double Jeopardy, but not only that, you have a new teammate. Would you like to meet your new teammates?
Yeah!
Your new teammate is...
Team Claw realise for the first time that the island has taken Millie from their team. Venom are jubilant, and Millie is pleased to be free from the island's clutches. Tyson tries to put on a brave face.
Hey, I was wondering what she was. Who cares? Not fair.
But the rest of Claw look devastated.
First off, team, how do you feel? I think I can tell by your reaction.
Amazing.
Yeah, amazing. Millie, how do you feel?
I'm really excited.
But you've got to remember that Team Claw didn't know about this, and have just found out at the same time. Is your allegiance with Claw, or is it with Venom?
I don't know. I used to be loyal to Claw, but I'm sorry, guys, it's Venom now.
It's Venom all the way. I can see you're really, really excited. Sting, you lost out in the Eliminator. You do not go through to Double Jeopardy, and you do not get a new team member. I must send you back to camp right now with absolutely nothing.
Oh, I got Millie.
Team Venom, you have a new team member. In Millie, you go through to Double Jeopardy, but Millie's old Team Claw were watching the last performance. What do they think?
That was a big shock actually, because and it's really frustrating because the team have only just started to bond really well and be more together, and then her leaving has put quite a big downpour on all of us.
I think it will affect things at Millie's home because we all know each other's stripes and stuff, and there were 6 of us and we just got used to that, and then Millie's now been taken away and put into Venom.
I think I am going to miss Jemima quite a bit because we have built up a really strong relationship and we've become really good friends.
We were good friends. It was just really me and her. No, I like her back, but then I'm sure it won't happen.
I'm quite excited about being in a new team. It's a fresh beginning, it's a new start. Everything's, exciting and new and raw. And I just can't wait to get going with them and start doing some challenges and stuff.
After failing to win Millie for their team and losing the Eliminator for the 3rd time in a row, Sting returned back to camp to discuss.
So guys, what do you think went wrong then today?
I didn't really have long enough arms to reach them, but then Anna doesn't really have as much balance as me, so that we had to weigh that out and see.
Yeah.
If I'd have gone on straight, that we would have just lost outright, because at least it was so close, really.
I think in today's challenge we did as well as we possibly could have with the people we had. And Savannah, well, she did the best she could. She didn't do amazingly well, but she did the best she could, so we can't really ask any more of her than what she did.
I'm sort of disappointed that we didn't win the challenge. Of course, everyone would, but it just always seems to be me playing in the challenge when we lose the Eliminator. So I'm pretty sad about that, because we always get a little bit mad at each other when we lose. So I feel that I'm the one causing the trouble when we sometimes fight.
But Savannah's not the only one who's upset with today's result. Stevie is really struggling too.
I'm just really annoyed because we've been on a winning streak for 3 challenges or so, But we've got 3 torches.
I know. I was like been really good, and now we've just suddenly dropped. We've now like lost out on getting a new player and everything. And I mean, it wasn't our fault because we didn't know. But I think it's just, I'm just a bit.
I know we're all kind of down about it, but I don't think you need to be like so depressed, Stevie.
After Millie left Claw to join Team Venom earlier, Stevie too wonders if she's in the wrong team.
I don't really feel like Savannah and Anna tried their hardest today, and I don't think we really have the strongest team here. I'd say like me and Bradley would have to be like the strongest people in the team because we've like won most of the challenges and got everyone through to Double Jeopardy. I just don't really feel like I want to be in Sting anymore. I think I just feel like it because I don't really get on with people as much as I do with the people in the other teams like Millie. That's why I was just really annoyed that we didn't win Millie because me and Millie like become really close friends.
I think Stevie is really gutted to not have Millie because Stevie and Millie are really, really good friends and they're really close, so I think she's a bit upset.
I'm not sure if Stevie has any really good friends in our team, kind of. She might have, it might be Bradley, but I'm not sure. But if Millie was in our team, then Stevie would have someone kind of her mate, and I'm not like being mean, but like she might sometimes be less argumentative.
Venom have now got Millie, and that's kind of put them ahead, and we're still like stuck. So what are we going to do about it, really?
Well, I think Venom kind of aren't put ahead because they're still on 1, unless...
Yeah, but they are because
unless they've got a big advantage with Millie because she's really good.
Unless they win today.
We just need to just like we are deflated and like a bit depressed, but like we just need to like forget about it and just like, no, don't be deflated and depressed. You know what I mean?
This is what Stevie said when she arrived on the island.
The way I probably react if things were going terribly wrong is I just stay positive. It's not no one's fault, really. If you've just got to stay positive about everything. I think if you just start going down, the whole team will just break apart and it will just go really dodgy and everyone will start hating each other. And that's the worst thing to do if we all want to get off this island, really.
It's the worst thing that could have happened. But now she's learning to cope with this and turn a negative into a positive.
What I'm just going to do for myself is just forget what's happened. Millie's gone to another team and I can't help it. The island's done what it's done and anything could happen, so I'm just going to forget about it and get on with what the island's done.
Team Sting!
So Team Sting gave it their all, but it wasn't enough, and they go back to camp with absolutely nothing. But Team Venom were over the moon with their fantastic victory. As always, the Eliminator brought out a competitive side to both of our teams.
Savannah in Sting had a tough struggle in Critical Crossing. Tani in Venom made a good job of the swings, but just couldn't grab the final skull either. So it was all down to time, and Venom got the skull the quickest. Meaning not only did they win the challenge, and are through to Double Jeopardy, Venom! But they also won Millie for their team. So coming up next, it's Double Jeopardy, where the challenge is much tougher and the stakes are raised for the adventurers.
Team Venom will take on Team Claw as they battle it out for an island torch. As ever, there's a lot at stake, especially for Team Claw. The island has decreed that if Team Venom win, not only will they collect today's island torch, they'll take one from Team Claw too. So it's all to play for in the race to escape from Scorpion Island.
So guys, how interesting is this? We have Millie now joining Team Venom.
More space for us.
More space for you?
Yeah.
So is that are you disappointed? How are you feeling?
Well, we're disappointed, obviously, because we've lost a member, and we started getting attached, and we started bonding more. But we're still as strong as a team.
Ailey, as team captain?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, she was a good member, but good riddance.
Anything you want to say to her?
Millie, can I have a Tyson back, please, since you're no longer a member of the club? Oh. Yeah, thank you.
At least I'm home now.
I'll chuck it over there. Thank you.
Not happy about that.
Part of Team Claw's advantage is they get to pick who plays against them from Team Venom. But who will they pick?
So we need to find out now who is playing Double Jeopardy.
Well, the team and I decided that Harry and Jeremy are going to play Double Jeopardy.
Why have you chose Harry?
Harry's a bit scared of heights, even though he's overcame that, and we'd just like to see what he's made of.
You're having a really nice day today, aren't you? Harry's scared of heights, so you're nominating him?
Yeah.
Why Jeremy?
Because we saw and we heard that he has a bit of a temper, so maybe if they're at each other going up and he's maybe not pulling, or maybe Harry's pulling up, or he's telling Harry to go up and he's not doing it, we might get into an argument.
So you've got somebody that's scared of heights,
Yep.
and somebody that's argumentative, and then you want it all to fall apart for Venom?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Jeremy in Venom has tried his best, but been met with bad luck again and again and again. He's successful when it comes to challenges involving strength. But he takes it to heart.
Jump! He can't jump.
With emotional results. This is why Ailey has picked him.
I heard that he has a bit of a temper.
If I lose it for the team, and it's something really good that they really wanted, I'd be a bit upset with myself and angry that I didn't do it.
But will he keep his cool today?
Team Claw, tell me who you've chosen to play from your team.
Tyson and Suki.
Tyson and Suki. Remember, you are playing for those all-important island torches. Claw, you currently have 4. Venom, you still have 1. But Claw, you must stake one of those island torches. It's not called Double Jeopardy for nothing, so you could go home with 5, and you could go back to camp with 3. Claw, are you ready?
Ready!
Team Venom, are you ready?
Ready!
This is Double Jeopardy, and so the island is taking things to a new level for Claw and Venom. This time, 2 adventurers from each team will have to get across and wave team-coloured flags, and the pair have absolutely got to work together. They both need to be on a swing before they can move forward. It's going to be extra tricky and ultra demanding, a real test of teamwork. There is no time to waste because the island is only giving each team 4 minutes to get across. The team which makes it over to wave their flags the quickest or makes it the furthest before the time runs out, wins. So Suki and Tyson are up first for Claw.
3, 2, 1, go!
And they're off. Well, already you can see how much tougher this is with 2 adventurers on the swings.
Back.
Come on, boys!
But they're getting into good rhythm really quickly. Can they make the leap to the next swing?
Forward. Tyson, when are you going to jump? Now.
Great stuff. He's got hold of the ropes. And he's up really quickly. Brave work from Tyson. A confident dive towards the second swing. And he was so well lined up that there was no twisting around. So he could speedily haul himself into position.
Tyson can't go any further until Suki catches him up, so Suki, you've got to get over there, mate. Go on!
But he's down.
It was all going so well. Has it gone wrong?
Time is of the essence, but control is key too. Suki needs to focus.
Grab. One more. Forward. Go!
Yes, he's got it. Oh, but he's knocked Tyson off. No, he's holding on. So can they both manage to clamber up onto this swing? Just think how much upper body strength this must take. And Tyson's up. Now it's down to Suki. Yes, he's done it. They made that look so easy.
Forward. Wait. Forward. Back. Forward. Okay, wait. I'm going to go now. Wait.
Whoa, they're both off. Tyson went for the dive and just managed to grab onto the third swing. But as he jumped, he sent the second swing spinning, causing Suki to topple right off. It was a really messy move, but did it work?
Suki, keep hold of it!
That's blatant cheating from Suki. He's grabbed hold of the third swing without getting back up onto the second one first. That's a 10-second time penalty for Claw. Will it prove decisive?
Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Forward.
They're shifting their weights well to get some useful swinging going before Tyson's next leap. Oh, he's gone for it! And he's made it! Amazing stuff! They must be exhausted, but still Tyson found enough energy for a remarkable dive. Impressive work from Tyson, but it's left Suki recovering from another terminal spin.
Tyson is at the end, but Suki's got to join him on there.
He's clambering up again. Suki really needs to get himself balanced before he jumps again.
Oh, he's down! Suki is down again!
Suki wasn't swinging forward when he dived, and so those ropes were just out of reach. It looked dramatic, but his feet stayed on the swing all along.
Ooh, one more. Go now!
Yes, and he's grabbed both ropes, so he's straight up.
Yeah!
All they've got to do is pull the flags!
Pull the cord. Pull the knot.
It's against the clock, guys, come on!
After all the rope work, their hands must be really sore, so these knots are proving extra tricky.
There's one flag for Tyson! Suki has to get his flag on, there's two flags!
Stop the clock! This is a good time for Claw. They seem really pleased with this.
Yes! Well done, guys!
So do we have the new dream team then? Tyson and Suki.
Five. Was that fast?
Yeah, that was so fast. You got the hang of it like that. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
What did it feel like out there?
Forward, back, leap.
Forward, back, leap. Was that what you're sorting out?
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty simple.
Pretty simple, yeah?
Yeah. I push back anyway. But I don't think it was the whole rhythm kind thing that got. I think it was the incentive and the motivation that Millie had just changed, and that she was all happy to be on Venom. So I really want to beat Venom.
Right, so you're really desperate to do that, were you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it like out there? Tell me.
Hot. And tight.
Hot, tight, but I'll tell you what, you words the team fantastically. Put it there.
Now let's see what Harry and Jeremy can do for Venom. The clock's going to count down from Claw's final time of 3 minutes 19 seconds. So if Venom can get across and wave their flags before it gets to 0, they will be the winners.
3, 2, 1, go!
And they're off.
Take it on, Harry. I'm on.
You on?
Ready? Swing.
This is a slow start for Venom.
Ready? Forward.
Back. Together, okay? Remember to swing at the same time.
Boys.
Back.
So far, Harry and Jeremy seem to be struggling to swing in time with each other.
Forward. Back. Forward. And back.
And forward. Back.
That's it.
Forward.
Oh dear. Now Imani, a new member of Venom, Millie, are even trying to help them from the sidelines.
Harry, don't lean so far backwards.
But it seems like it might have helped. This is looking much better.
Got it.
Oh, it looks like the next swing is just out of Jeremy's reach.
Okay, I'm just going to jump, okay? Oh, closer. Jump. That's jump. Okay, we need to swing. You'll swing and I'll jump at the end, okay? All right, I'll probably fall. He's going to jump, but I'll probably fall.
Harry! What? Lean forward!
Hey,
Yep, he's going for it, and he's managed to grab on. That's great stuff. Jeremy made a terrific dive and was lucky that the bounce of his safety harness was enough to allow him to reach the ropes. Now, can he haul himself up onto that swing?
Yeah.
That's solid work from Jeremy.
Jump, Harry, jump!
So all the pressure's on Harry now.
So go on, Harry, you've got to get across there. Jeremy, help him, string across.
Grab. Go for it, Harry, you can do it! Hey, hang on, look!
Oh no, Harry's off. This is wasting time Venom simply don't have.
Harry, now.
Yes, he's grabbed it.
Yes, through the middle.
So while Jeremy swung towards him, Harry made a dive. He grabbed the next swing, but he got his safety harness in a real tangle. And Venom won't be able to move on till they freed him, wasting precious time.
Now swing your right leg over. What right leg? This one? No, the other right leg. That's my left leg. Your right leg, that one. Swing it over. What, to you? No, over to the other side where your left leg is. Oh, right, man. Right, let me use that as a balance. Yeah. Now right leg over. Like that. Get on.
Finally, after no shortage of confusion, Harry's over.
Ready, steady, go! I'm going to jump, okay? Okay. I won't hold on to you because you're going to jump.
He's going for it, and what a jump!
Oh, beautiful!
Well, maybe not beautiful, but it was certainly effective. Jeremy made a brave dive and reached the ropes. But is it all too late for Venom now?
Jeremy, you've got to get on there!
Jeremy's let go of the swing and Harry's toppled off. Oh, what's this? Jeremy's trying to get on the one he let go of without going back. That's a definite 10-second penalty. Just what Venom don't need.
Before they started, they said they were going to play it by ear. Look what happens.
Absolute chaos, and there's only seconds left.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Game over.
Disaster for Venom. Their teammates are applauding their efforts, but they just couldn't beat the clock.
And now, you said to me just before you went out there, I said, have you got any plans of how you're going to attempt to do this? And what did you say to me?
No, we're just going to make it up as we go on.
We're just going to make it up as we go along. Now, Harry, do you wish you talked about it beforehand? Because you started to get it, didn't you?
We actually did talk about it beforehand, but then we just changed our ideas as we came, because we had our tactics, but when we actually got up there, we realised it was different.
Yeah.
So we had to change it and just do it.
Such different stories for the two teams in this challenge. Let's take another look. For Claw, Suki and Tyson quickly got the hang of working together to move the swings, and despite taking the occasional fall, they made it across via some great dives in excellent time. For Venom, Harry and Jeremy never looked very comfortable or very synchronised, and after a slow start, the tumbles and the tangles came thick and fast. In the end, Venom simply couldn't manage to get up enough pace to challenge Suki and Tyson's time, and they were left hanging, knowing that victory had gone to Claw.
So then I think you'll all agree that was a very tough challenge.
Yeah.
Boys, so if you were playing it again, how would you change it?
Work better as a team, I think, because we just kind of...
I don't know if I'd play that again.
Would you want to play that again?
Yeah, if I could go back in time and verse Claw again, I'd think of better strategies with our thing.
Team Claw, this is the dream team.
Yeah.
You really look like you were enjoying yourselves out there.
It was fun.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. It was hot, and I think I was quite, we were both quite angry because of Millie losing Millie, which was, I reckon, motivation and a bit of an incentive to try very hard. So I think it was hot, fun, and extremely difficult.
Suki?
It's good. You just used the 3 words: forward, back, and leap.
I can now confirm that the winner of Double Jeopardy is Claw.
Yes.
So Claw, we need to light your 5th island torch. Suki. And Tyson, you can have the one that you put on the line. Off you go back to camp.
It's been a nail-biting challenge for the teams, and now they have to vote for their new team captains. Team Claw are up first. Who have they voted for as their new team captain?
And the new captain of Team Claw is Suki!
Next up, it's Venom.
The new team captain of Venom is Tony!
Things weren't as easy in Sting.
You want to go and talk about it then?
Yep.
Let's go.
I wanted you to be captain, but I didn't vote you because I knew like everyone would vote for you, and I wanted to be captain, so I didn't think it'd get hung vote.
Yeah.
And I was going to vote for you, but I voted for Anna. I know that sounds like bad, but it was kind of tactical. But I was thinking I want Stevie to be captain, but I voted for Anna. But now that we're both here, I think it's fair that you should be captain.
Cool.
I'm really sorry that I did that anyway. I just had to say it.
Okay.
So that's fine. You're captain.
Cool. Thank you. Go tell the others.
Have you decided?
Yeah, right. And then you're going to tell them?
Well, we have decided that we want Stevie to be the next captain.
Every day, the team captains will select a bamboo pole. Whoever gets the shortest must take on a task to win a reward for their team. And they must be prepared to do anything. So it's time for Suki, Tani and Stevie to take on today's captain's task. Whoever selects the shortest bamboo pole will be doing it. But who will it be? Will it be Suki? Tani? Or Stevie? It's Tani. Back at camp, excitement is in the air. But what's today's task?
Find the golden skull.
Tani has 1 minute to find the golden skull. If she finds it, she'll win a luxury for Venom. If she fails, Sting and Claw get it instead. Ah, look at all that gunk. It's disgusting. Time's running out. Will she do it? She's got the skull. Tani's done it for Venom. So it's luxury time. But what's the luxury?
You ready? Go. This is fantastic. Go. Come in. Oh, look at that chocolate. Strawberry. You guys can do it. Oh, look at that. Look
I've never tried this before. Is it nice?
Yeah.
Have you never tried fondue? No.
Oh, this is going to be gone by the end of the day, I bet.
Chocolate.
And Venom decide to share the chocolate with the other teams.
We love you.
But it turns into pandemonium.
Chocolate boy! Who's Daddy?
Night falls on Scorpion Island. Claw in the lead with 5 island torches. Sting have 3. And Venom, they only have 1 torch.
But the next challenge is just around the corner. The drums echo over the island. All 3 teams are being called to the island fire.
So new team captain Stevie for Sting.
Hello.
Difficult challenge for you today then?
Yeah. I think Savannah and Anna, they tried their best and they put all they could to it, and I don't think you can't really do more than trying your best and trying your hardest, so they tried their best and they did the best.
Suki, how are you, mate?
Feeling good?
You are team captain. It's been a belting day for you, hasn't it?
Yep.
So you win the challenge
Yep.
and you're team captain.
Yep.
So Tani, what skills do you think that Millie will bring to the team?
I reckon she'll bring good captaincy. I reckon she'd be a good captain. And I reckon she'll probably help us win more torches.
Are you ready to find out your next challenge?
Yeah.
Claw won today, which means you have the right to bypass the eliminator. So it'll be Venom versus Sting in the next challenge. Should we find out what it is?
Yeah.
Let's turn the inner ring.
Wheel spin.
Suki, what do you think it is?
A go-kart race.
Why do you think that?
Because usually wheels spin in the car, so
So you're linking wheel with the go-kart.
and spin because the wheels spin.
You might be right. Why don't you have a little chat with your team members and see what they think?
I think I would say so. I think I'm go-kart.
So then the island has stated that the next challenge will be called wheel spin. And do you know what? Suki's not far off.
In fact, he's really close.
Oof.
The adventurers will take control of ultra-rugged Scorpion Island buggies and race them around a twisting rough terrain course to mark out the sting of a giant scorpion. It's going to be an action-packed display of coordination, communication and crunching collisions.
Okay. So the next challenge, wheel spin, will be played by Sting and Venom. Because obviously today, Claw won the challenge, which means you have the right to bypass the eliminator and go straight through to double jeopardy. So Sting, step up to the island fire and let's find out who the island has chosen to play wheel spin.
The flame has faded under 3 of Team Sting's handprints, but 2 are smouldering brighter than ever. These are the ones selected to play by the island.
Team Sting, playing wheel spin tomorrow will be Bradley and Ricky. Happy, Bradley?
Yeah.
Ready for another challenge?
Yeah, because obviously today we didn't play it, and I think
last time we played the
yeah, me
challenge.
and Ricky worked really well together.
And we did lose, but hopefully this time we can show like what a good team we are and definitely
work
win
together.
Okay, guys, step down. Right, Team Venom, step up to the island fire. Let's see who's playing wheel spin in the next challenge.
Playing wheel spin for Team Venom will be Assad and Imani.
A bit mixed feelings because I'm happy I'm doing a challenge, but today I've already done one and I've never done a double jeopardy, so doing the eliminator means I'm still not going to do a double jeopardy.
Okay guys, step down. So the next challenge will be wheel spin. You have a lot to think about. I think it's time for you to get some rest, go back to your camps, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Team Claw are on a roll. They have 5 island torches.
Team Sting have 3 and are holding steady, whereas Venom only have 1.
But can they break that spell? There's only one way to find out. Join us next time and try to escape from Scorpion Island.
Next time, a thrilling challenge gets the team spin.
In Claw.
Well, I am putting my down, but I really don't want to do it.
And why are the teams so excited?